Hello. Yep, we're back out on a wild camp. The last one was a bike camp, so this one's just me on foot. But I'm in the area of Geltsdale. I've walked up here loads of times, day walks, but I've never camped up on these hills, so this is a first. It's a beautiful afternoon, 5:15. Plenty of light. This was the solstice today, so it won't get dark, but it doesn't really get dark till 10:30, 11, and it'll be light again 3:30. But yeah, we're just out for this to enjoy it. But I can see one or two folk out on the footpaths ahead of us, so I'll just head where I'm going to head. I was going to go up onto Cold Fell, but I'm not quite sure. There is plenty of old quarries and little areas to camp around here, so I'll just take my pick. So I was expecting zero water in the burn, but or in the stream. So it is flowing, slow, but it's flowing. So lots of mine activity in this area. A few little slag piles there. But I've just come out of where the ferns are, and there's zero wind and the flies are on you. So I need to keep pushing, get a bit of height, get some breeze. I can hear a cuckoo there. Cuckoo in the wind, but kind of located. It's a different matter. Push on. We've even got some heather out already up here, and the bilberries up on the bank top there, along with the bracken, which is pretty tall to my right side. So yeah, beware of the tick. Rough weight viewpoint, so we'll head up a little bit further. But the views are opening up beautifully now. I know I'm shooting into the sun, but got the Solway across to Criffle over Carlisle, you can see. And you're looking sort of Scotch side now. I can see Burns Walk, your Lockerbie there, and you've got the Bewcastle Fells just to the edge of these ones here across the valley, and the Langham Hills. A bit misty. It might get a bit better when the sun drops later on. Yeah, I've just come across this shelter, which would be ideal on a really wild day. You've got your own little bench, good views. So I think it's been part of the wall, a bit of a wall there. Someone's built it, so yeah. So there's my path. I want to take a look at those crags over there as well. But Cold Fell is up further up that way somewhere. That quite could be it. It's got quite a big shelter, Cold Fell, so that could be it. Yeah, gonna have to retrace my steps. Dropped my bottle. I had the pack off just a few hundred yards down here, so it must have tipped out when I was firing the bag back on. So it's not far. I'll head down, see if I find it. It's got about, you know, half a litre of water in, and I really don't want to be leaving the bottle lying about up here. I see the bottle. Oh dear. So I've come across the fence, so whether that's Velcro straps come loose and then it's worked its way as I've got further up, but yeah, let's get it back in and back on the way. That's it, packed in. So I think this Velcro here come loose, so I've tightened it all back up and put the strap over, so hopefully should be all right. Oh, it's cost us half an hour. Anyhow, push on. Looks like a little shooting butt there, doesn't it? It's, some fine views over the Solway now. You can see Talking Tarn down there, and Lake District. You see the edge there. Yeah, I can't really see. It's a bit bumpy here for pitching up, so I'm going to continue on to that one up there, the summit. See what that's like. Here's the cairn. It's up at Tyndale Fell. A couple of mounds. Yeah, I'm looking for somewhere around nearby. It's not particularly high up here. You get that nice breeze, keeps the flies away. So, but it's all a bit bumpy around here. So keep looking. Keep looking. A little bit of a shelter in here. More of a depression, I would say. Oh, yeah, it's a bit blowy here. Yeah, someone's been busy with that one. It's quite high. Okay, eventually got a spot. It's not the best. A bit bumpy and lumpy, but it's not too bad. So it's a bit floppy up here. The wind has picked up, but we're all guided out, so we're all right. So yeah, I've got my usual mess. Just chuck my bag down there. Bits and pieces at the back. Some spare clothes, a wind shirt, and a hat. I mean, I bring stuff that I don't use. I don't know, a ground sheet. I don't really need that for. But yeah, I've got the thermarest. Got a new pillar. My t-shirt was in the wash from last week, so I forgot to pack that anyhow. So this one's got a strap on it. So, and this is just my summer bag. I've had it for years. Little Age Max down one. Weighs about 400 odd grams. But it's ideal for this warmer climbs. So yeah, I'm a bit off the summit, as you can see. It's over there. Step back a bit. The sort of path, if there is one, is a bit further over there. So being in this colour, you know, it's fairly stealthy. I brought this because I knew I wouldn't get my solo mid up here, or I didn't know of any places where I could easily pitch it on some nice flat. You know, these you can get away with it a bit. Anyhow, waffling, let's get some on to eat. Yeah, so it's blowing steady about 16, and then drops off 15. So enough to keep the midges away. Yeah, no special tonight. I've got some soup, ramen noodle soup. I'll add a bit of biltong to it, and I'll finish off with my hot apple and custard dessert. So yeah, I've got the water on. Yeah, good view of the lakes over there now. Hopefully as the sun drops we'll get a bit more clarity. Just got the one-sider tonight. It's all I could bother to carry. But, yeah, just having my soup with the biltong added, just thicken it up a bit. But, time to crack the cider open. Oh, it's still quite chilled as well. Very good. Right, I'm just going to enjoy this. Just taking the views in. Perfect views in front of us here. Cold fell up onto my left there. Yep. Not been up this way camping before, so it's all new. But yeah, it's got a bit overcast. Sort of in the northwest there. We'll see. I mean, it's 9:15, another hour before sunset, or just after. We might catch, pardon me, some better colours then. Tell you what, now that sun's gone in, certainly brings the temperature down. I mean, it's warm enough in the tent because you're out the wind, just when you're in the wind. Oh, let's give it enough time, that has. I've been there about 8 minutes or something. It's nicely thickened up. Yep, that hits the spot. Yeah, just having a bit of a wander around camp. Doesn't know what to do. It's sort of fizzling out a bit, but we're hoping we might get something later on in the next half an hour. But I think it's just going to wash out as per. But, yeah, just trying to keep warm. It has surprisingly got cool. But I have got shorts on, so that'll be a reason. But yeah, it was a good afternoon. I had a bit hike about. Okay, gonna call it a night. The sunset just wasn't there tonight. It's just sort of, it's gone milky and it's just faded away really. So yeah, nothing there. But I'll set my alarm for a sunrise. I know it's an early one, but yeah, you don't get much sleep in these summer camps. That's the problem. But it's gone quiet bird life wise. But I expect the old skylarks will be out about back at 3 o'clock. But I'll put my earplugs in, so hopefully shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, nothing happening, so I'm just going to hit the sack. Catch you in the morning. Morning campers. Well, I've got up for sunrise and it's closed in. I can see the clag in front of us, that shrouding cold fell, and behind us where sunrise should be isn't. So yeah, typically. Anyhow, it was a very short night's sleep. Restless, not very good sleep, but yeah, you don't get much on these ones. So I think I'm just going to get myself sorted, get a brew on and make my way down. Hopefully this clag will clear soon and we'll see what's happening. Bring you back. Yeah, it's fully closed in now. Zero chance of a sunrise, eh? But, I've got a few things packed away. I'm going to fire them in the bag. Then I'll have a brew. Yep. This is more typical, isn't it? Wind's picked up. It was supposed to get less. 20 mile an hour now. Oh well. But yeah, the tent was fine. Held out, no problem. I put all the guys out. Yeah, no problem at all. Well, I've got most things packed away. Just got to chuck the tent down once I've had my brew. It's pretty cool compared to when I come up yesterday when it was about 21, 22 degrees. Oh. It's not far back down the car really. Probably 45 minutes, an hour max, not even that I don't think. Okay, that's us all packed away. You see the flat spot where I was, left no trace. Let's head down into this gloom. If we go round and down. The path's just down here somewhere, so I'll pick that up, because this looks like it's here for a little while yet. But yep, just have a double check. I've left nothing, no pegs, nothing, just a flat bit of grass. Right, let's go down. Okay, we've dropped down to the path now, come out the abyss somewhere up there. But yeah, it's still 5:30 in the morning. My God, madness. Yeah, this is better. Back on decent path. I was just heather bashing for the last sort of 10-15 minutes. And we all know what that's like. Sun is out down there, and across the valley towards sort of the Lanshan fells, quite a bit of mist sort of lying in the valleys as well. But, it'll probably clear out a nice day. There's hardly a breath of wind down here. The flies are attacking us as soon as I stop. So when I was up here putting that tent away, it was 20 miles an hour. Oh, kill you. There's maybe young chicks nearby and it's just protecting them. So it's always good to see the old curlew. It's just sat in the grass over there. Oh, it looks like it's clearing over the top. Soon burns off, doesn't it? That's us nearly at the car. I can just about see it. So yeah, it was a decent overnighter up in Geltsdale there, just up below Tyndale Fell. Yeah, sunset didn't materialise, and obviously sunrise was non-existent. So, but as always, just good to be out in the hills. But you're never going to get much sleep on these summer camps. So. I mean, it's only 6:10 now, I'm nearly back at the car. But, I'll be home in time for breakfast. So thanks for watching, we'll see you out on the next one.